Another day, another case of noncery coming from bloody shops. John Lewis removes Lolita child's party dress from sale after criticism. Store pulls dress from website and apologises for upset caused after Twitter users connect the name to a child abuse novel. I mean, it wasn't a case of like connecting the name, like the name comes from the novel Lolita. And we covered that book in the banned books video. I wish we didn't, but yeah, hey ho. Couldn't do a video without mentioning it, unfortunately. John Lewis has pulled a child's party dress named Lolita from its shelves after receiving criticism for stocking it. Who's in product control? Who's in like that? That must have had to get approved. That must have had to get added to our website, and no one throughout the entire process of that happening saw the dress and thought, "Wait a minute, wait a minute," like you know. The Chi Chi London Lolita dress was on sale for children aged 3 to 11 years old, of course it was, on the retailer's website for £50. The name is similar to Vladimir Nabokov's 1955 novel Lolita, which details child sexual abuse. It outlines how a middle-aged professor abuses a 12-year-old girl, and blah blah blah. We went through all of this in the banned books video. The description of the dress, which was previously on John Lewis's website, said, "This dress is sure to be I'm a party wear favourite." Yeah. This pretty dress features delicate metallic embroidery, scalloped edges, and a chiffon skirt with tully, don't know how that's pronounced, underlay that is perfect for twirling on the dance floor. Oh. Mm-mm-mm. No. Chi Chi London is a fashion brand that stocks its clothes with the department store. The dress does not appear on the company's website either, so it seems even they removed it. But it's a case of like, how can you not know? Okay, even if you don't know like the name of that book, right? What was Epstein's plane called again? What was Epstein's plane called again? What is the name for an entire extraordinarily degen area of hentai? What's it called? Like, I'm sorry, but at some point in your life, you've heard this word. At some point in your life, you have heard this word, and you know that it has a bad meaning, and then you decide to put it on a child's dress. Like, how do you fuck up that badly? The PA news agency has contacted the brand for comment. The television presenter, Victoria Corin Mitchell, tweeted about the dress to her followers. She says, "If you were going to think of a name for a child's party dress, what would you not call it?" Yes, absolutely, Victoria. That's not something I would ever in a million years want my daughter to wear. No, I wouldn't want anyone to fucking wear it. Like, again, how do you fuck up this badly? Replying to her tweet, one person said, "That's grotesque and vile." Correct. Another person added, "I would not be able to buy it with that name. Crazy to call it that. The dress is very pretty, but I couldn't." You know, at least they're being fair. It's a shame because it's quite a pretty dress. On Twitter, users stated it was different to the novel due to having two L's in the name. Ah, changing it then. Yes. Yeah, it's fine then. Yeah, it's fine. Like you've got two L's in the name, so whatever. Yeah, fuck it. Still doesn't bring up any like negative connotations. Actually, I'm allowed to say that word because the version I'm saying has three G's. It's, a spokeswoman from John Lewis said, "We removed this product from sale as soon as it was brought to our attention, and we apologise for the upset it caused." This article was amended on 11th December 21 to remove an embedded tweet referred to in it, which means that someone obviously made a little bit of a complaint, and they are not fans of The Guardian. But however, in this instance, now there is a long process. They don't just go, "Here, dress, slap on website," right? There's an entire process for this. Obviously, this like fashion brand has had to approach John Lewis and says, "Oh, here are some of our dresses," and John Lewis should then go, "Okay, let's have a look at some of the stuff you're listing on the website, since some of it is children's clothing, and we have to make sure that it is appropriate." You know, for example, you don't want kids wearing like crop tops or like skimpy dresses or fishnet tight or any of that fucking weird shit, right? So basically, if you are a clothing store, you should do your due diligence to make sure that stuff like that isn't being sold to kids, because would you believe people tend to be a little bit sensitive when it comes to their children? Completely understandable, completely great, should be encouraged. So that's the first process. Then people have to add this, to the website and stuff like that, where some questions, some boxes should have come in, some stores should have unpacked them. There should have been members of staff that opened the boxes and went, why, why did these child's dresses, like, there should have been, basically, there were a million points that this could have got caught on. There were a million points that this could have got caught on, right? It should have been caught at the very start. Like, for example, if I owned a clothing shop and I was approached by a company and went, yeah, we want to sell this dress for 8-year-old girls. All it is really is a belt that goes round here and absolutely nothing else. Yeah, no, fuck off. I'm not selling that nonsense. I'm not selling that. That's fucking horrible. Because I would do my due diligence to make sure that shit like that, doesn't make it on the shelves of my shop, right? There were a million points here. There were a million points of failure, right? When this could have been caught. I'm happy. I don't have a picture of the dress, and I'm not going to bring one up for this video because it would involve me typing Lolita dress into Google, and I'm not going to do that. yeah. Just picture a dress that says Lolita on it, right? There's extents I will go to for journalism. That's not one of them. I don't need to get put on another batch of lists. I'm fine with being on the possible terrorist and insurgent threat lists. Those other lists, I don't want to be on those. Don't want to be on those ones. But yes, I'm very happy that the dress has been removed. Because this was a bad idea. John Lewis absolutely fucked up, and I would like to know why that company is making dresses with that word on it.